Hi there folks, my name's NovaWing24 and welcome to another little review of an FSX product. So today we are going to be having a look over the Alabeo's R66 Turbine. First off, this is going to be done in FSX Steam Edition, so specifically this is the review of the Steam Edition version of the Alabeo R66 and not the original sort of release, so it's the one that's been done for Steam Edition. So first off, I want to say a quick thank you to Dovetail Games for supplying the review copy of this little helicopter today. And we're going to go through, we're going to have a look, as we always do, we're going to have a look at the outside, have a look at my sort of first impressions of the model that we're going to go around here. Then we'll go inside and then we'll have a look at the office, as it were, and then we'll go for a quick little test flight. So the scenery that you might be you're looking at might also be familiar to you as well. So this is the Manhattan X expansion for FSX Steam Edition as well. That we're going to be flying around and having a look at some of the New York skylines as well while we're having a review. Alrighty, so first off, so this is the R66. So this is the big brother, as it were, of the Robinson sort of family line. Now, the R66 was the first venture of Robinson helicopters to move into turbine-powered helicopters. So previously, their R22 and R44, they're piston-powered. So just using your sort of Lycoming sort of engines for those ones. However, this one uses a Rolls-Royce turboshaft turbine engine. The RR300, I believe, is their turboshaft. So this one powers the aircraft and gives it this little bit of a zip and burning the Jet A1. Funnily enough, it actually makes the, although the R66 is bigger than its R44 predecessor and does have the more powerful engine in it, it is actually lighter. The dead weight of the helicopter is lighter, mainly, especially due to the engine and of course to the composite and advanced materials that the aircraft is made of. Now, as you can see, the texture modelling here that Alabeo has done is quite beautiful. They've paid a lot of attention to detail. The shadowing is quite nice. The rotor effects that we've got coming through here as well are very, very nice as well. And I particularly really like the way that they've done as we'll sort of zoom in here on this a bit. The way they've done the windscreen and the actual sort of reflections on the canopy glass, that is something that I do kind of like, and I think is something that some developers sort of like skimp over, but yeah, it's really nice to see when it's done, especially when it's done as well as it is on this particular aircraft. So yeah. So that's pretty much here. You get your five liveries, 5 HD liveries with this one, plus you get a blank livery. So for the repainters out there, you can create your own livery to go with it as well. Fully animated when it comes to the doors as well. So we'll just quickly open a couple of those. So yeah, so you got your full animations of your doors as well, which is nice to see. All 4 doors open, though unfortunately they didn't put an animation in for the cargo bay. As a side note, the R66 is the first Robinson helicopter to actually feature a dedicated cargo bay, which is something unique to its particular version rather than its predecessors. And interesting enough, it's now just been approved for be able to have a sling hook as well. Although, of course, when this model is based off, it is not modelled in this particular variant. Alright, so we're going to jump into the office, as it were, and we'll just close our doors, I think. Alright, close you, and close you. There we go. Okay. Alright, so as I said, we'll have a look into the office here. So we got, now there's no shift pop-up gauges or anything else in this one. It is just VC only. Which, you know, I'm happy with. I am very happy with it. It does sort of give you a bit easier to do there. You've got your sort of steam gauges here. Although the aircraft in real life does offer a glass cockpit variation, you just have the steam gauges are the only gauges that are modelled in this particular model. Basic sort of setup here. You've got your light sort of switches down here as well, and your radio stack and all the usual stuff as well. So there you go. Alright, so as I said, we'll got downloaded, we've had a quick look at that, and it is, as I said, it is a nasty model there. Interesting enough, yeah, helicopters are normally flown from the right seat. I'm still kind of getting used to this. Now, I will warn you all viewers, especially those who like your helicopters, I am horrible at helicopter flying, so I apologise in advance if I do something really horrible. But anyway, we're going to see what this looks like. Alright, so speaking of which, we're going to power up, and we are going to lift off. Try not to hit the light pole all the way through. Yep, okay, just missed it. Excellent. Okay, alright, and here we go. So off we go into the wild blue yonder and the areas over New York. Flying over, I'm assuming that's probably Grand Central Station there with all those trains there probably. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, it is, you know, this is really nimble and really little responsive. I quite like it. Definitely gives you a bit, yeah, okay, I like this. It's very nice and stable and easy to fly, which is probably going to be good for people like me who are not very good at the old helicopter flying, so it's probably a good thing to get used to. She's very quick. I can already feel like, you know, just looking at here, you know, she's already very nimble and very quick to get up to speed, and yeah, it's nice. And it's probably, actually, you know, I'm glad I am doing this in New York, actually, because it feels like the kind of helicopter that would actually you would use if you wanted to do some zipping around in between some buildings and things like that. Though I can't remember if I turn my crash detection on or off, so I'll try very hard not to hit any buildings. But yeah, so this is not bad. I'm reasonably impressed. So yeah, the R66, as we sort of do a little bit of a test flight here, the R66, as I said, it's the third in the family line of the Robinson helicopters, predecessed by the R22 and the R44. The R66 is a 5-seater, the first of the first turbine-powered one, because all the others are piston engine, of course. The R22 and the R44 being the smaller brothers, 2 and 4 seats respectively. Interestingly enough, the R66 was primarily designed for the civilian market, though Robinson helicopters have marketed successfully now a police variant, which includes an inbuilt FLIR sensor, forward-looking infrared, as well as a searchlight, and loudspeaker systems. So, yeah, nice to see that it's got a bit of diversity in this one. Though, as I said, the model of this one is based just around the civilian variant and just with the steam gauges. So, still a nice little thing to muck around with, and definitely very, very quick and very, very nimble. And I'm really liking this. This is pretty cool. All right. Well, for somebody like myself who doesn't really fly helicopters a lot, and as you probably saw from my Manhattan video, did a pretty horrible job of the whole helicopter flying. You know what? This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm actually really enjoying that, and that's a big thing for me to say that I'm enjoying flying a helicopter. That's frantic palm trees and I usually don't get on too well. Many a flight I've had in a group flight scenario, I've caused no end of entertainment for various people with my attempts to land. So that could be rather interesting as we do that at the end of this video. But yeah, as I said, it's very interesting. It's a very nice little helicopter. I'm quite impressed with it so far. I really am. Like, it just seems that this is something that is a lot of fun. You know, just like the real aircraft would be, it is a lot of fun. Does seem to be that, camera going a bit crazy there. Does seem that, you know, it is something that, you know, you want to have a bit of fun with. You want to go out and you want to enjoy it. And that's really what a lot of flying is really about, I think. And what a lot of people forget about flying is that flying's about the passion and the fun of aviation. It really is. And I'm so glad that, you know, there's products as the quality that we have here represented by this R66 from Alabeo, and the great work that Dovetail do by actually bringing FSX to a more modern audience by doing it here is actually really impressive. The sound set as well is quite impressive. I'm really impressed by this. As I said, helicopters and I, not always the best of friends. Alright. Nope. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm impressed. It's a very seems very responsive helicopters. When I was doing a bit of research about the R66, one of the things it is known for is the fact that it is, it is easy to fly. It is fairly forgiving, as well as being a great all-round workhorse as well. A very practical application one, and the fact that it is competing, a small company, a fairly small company like Robinson, being able to compete directly against your bigger manufacturers like Augusta Westland and Bell, Textron, and all the rest to actually fill the turbine market and actually be able to support a variety of mission options with their helicopters. So yeah, this is pretty cool to see. Alrighty, well, so yeah, I as I said, I'm reasonably impressed. I'm reasonably chuffed. So we're going to try and find somewhere for me to set down. So this should be interesting to see what my my landing skills are going to be like. In the meantime, though, I cannot resist flying under a bridge. So forgive me and excuse me while I just quickly fly under the Brooklyn Bridge. Again, advantage of flying simulators, because I'm sure that in real life this would be highly illegal. But you know what? Damn it, I'm going to do it in a simulator. I should probably get a bit lower to the water. Don't really want to have the bridge take off my rotors, especially if I've got crash detection on. Nope. Okay, obviously don't have crash detection on because I would have been completely owned if it had been. Alright, never mind that. It's okay, we've got another bridge here we can go under. But yeah, look, you know what? This is a great little helicopter. This is not a bad little add-on. If you're looking for something a bit fun and a bit different, and you know what, I thoroughly enjoy it. As I said, this is me talking here, who does not particularly enjoy, or like helicopters. I never have. Many of my fellow pilots have tried to get me into helicopters and try to get me fly them, and quite frankly, they've never really been able to. It's just never been something that I've really truly enjoyed or been looking forward to. But now, you know what? I think I may have found a helicopter that I actually will enjoy flying. Oh, I do apologise. I got the bridge wrong before. This would be the Brooklyn Bridge coming up here. All right. Okay. Get under this one safely then. We'll just ignore the fact that I got flew through that other bridge, won't we? We'll just ignore that one. Yep. So yeah, you know what? As I said, cool little helicopter. Beautifully easy on the frames. Very nice, and yeah, as I said, beautifully easy on the frames and great to fly around with, especially even in great scenery, spectacular scenery like we have here in Manhattan X from Aerosoft, also for FSX as well. So, alright, now, let's see how I go with trying to land this sucker. I apologise in advance, as I said, to all you helicopter aficionados and experts out there, because I am sure I'm going to make a pig's breakfast of this, but we shall see. Let's see how we go here. Alright. Coming in. Da-da-da. Oh, they get down here to Wall Street. Wonder if there are any wolves around. I don't know. Maybe there might be. Alright. No, not quite. Nope. Okay, yep, as I said. Not so flash for the old helicopter flying. Alright, let's try this again. Get off the water. Alright. And... Go on, that way! Go forward! Okay, yep. All you helicopter pilots out there must be like cringing. Oh, Alright, again, thank the heavens that it is a simulator, so I don't have to worry about paying for the repairs to my skids that I'm sure I would have caused with that one. So, alright, That's my first little flight in the R66. You know what? This is a fun, cool little helicopter. It's got the speed. It's very nimble and very easy to fly, which is why I'm particularly impressed with it. As I said, for somebody who does not normally enjoy helicopters, so I am very grateful. Thank you very much to the guys at Dovetail for supplying me this review copy. This is a great little helicopter. Pretty good value as well, so this is something that you're probably going to want to consider putting into your library, especially, as I said, if you're looking for a helicopter to put in to maybe learn the better, the more finer points of helicopters, something that is a bit forgiving, before you move on to some of the more bigger and more scarier helicopters. So pretty awesome looking flight dynamics as well, and yeah, very impressed by the work that Alabeo have done. Alright folks, so don't forget that as I said, you can pick this up now. It's available from the Steam store. Just look for the DLC there. I'll pop a direct link in the description down below here. And as always folks, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel here, and as always you can keep up with me and all my goings on by looking for me not only here on YouTube but also on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright folks, thanks very much for tuning in. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.